The shocking reason you still have ants, even after spraying. Exterminators explain why. You sprayed, you vacuumed, you cleaned, you even tried the magic bait traps your neighbor swore by, but the ants are still there. Whether it's your home kitchen, warehouse break room, or an industrial food facility, ants just keep marching back, and it's driving people mad. You're not alone, and it's not just a spray. If you're seeing tiny black ants in your kitchen, office baseboards, or warehouse food storage areas, you're likely dealing with sugar ants, also commonly called odorous house ants or little black ants. These pests are ridiculously persistent. They send scouts in waves, and their colonies can span multiple locations with satellite nests scattered behind walls, under slabs, and even inside insulation. A facility manager in Kent told us he must have sprayed 8 times in 2 weeks, only to find ants returning every morning near a vending machine. The problem? A hidden satellite nests inside an electrical conduit behind a nearby wall. Spraying alone doesn't even scratch the surface when the infestation has gone underground, literally. Why spraying alone fails, according to professionals. Reason number 1, you're only killing the scouts, not the queen. Sprays might kill the foragers you see, but they don't reach the source, the queens. Sugar ant colonies often have multiple queens, and as long as they're alive, colony survives. What's worse, many over-the-counter sprays trigger a budding response, where the colony splits and spreads when it feels threatened. You didn't kill the nest. You helped it reproduce. Reason number 2, ants are smarter than you think. No, really. Ants leave behind pheromone trails, chemical paths that help others follow to food and water. When you spray without cleaning properly, and most people don't, you leave the trail intact. It's like removing traffic signs, but leaving the GPS active. Even worse, if you use the wrong spray, especially repellent sprays, ants reroute their trail around the sprayed area and resume their operation like nothing happened. Why this matters more in commercial and industrial spaces. In homes, ants are a nuisance. In warehouses, daycares, healthcare, food processing plants, restaurants, and logistics hubs, they're a risk to health, safety, and regulatory compliance. Infestation can cost you more than just sanity. FDA and USDA violations, damaged inventory, lost contracts due to pest sightings, brand reputation damage, pest-related recalls, or shutdowns. In one Seattle warehouse, a minor sugar ant issue ballooned into a $22,000 inventory loss when ants contaminated processed snack shipments awaiting distribution. The hidden spots you're not treating. Most people and many businesses spray the visible areas, baseboards behind appliances or corners, but little black ants can nest in electrical outlets, insulation voids, HVAC ducting, floor cracks, potted plant soil, roof lines and soffits, inside concrete slabs and expansion joints, cardboard boxes, and stored pallets. A medical office in Bellevue had ongoing complaints from staff about ants in the staff kitchen. The culprit? Ants were nesting under a slightly leaking refrigerator, attracted by moisture and sugar residue from drinks. What exterminators actually do differently. 1. They track the colony, not the ants. Professionals don't just spray. They inspect. They follow trails, moisture zones, and environmental cues to locate entry points, nesting zones, and colony splits. 2. They use non-repellent products. Licensed pest control companies use non-repellent treatments that ants can't detect. The ants walk through it, carry it back to colony, and unknowingly poison the entire system, including the queens. 3. They use targeted baits based on species. Did you know different ant species have different preferences? Some crave sugar, others want protein. Spraying the wrong thing or using the wrong bait just delays the infestation and makes the move somewhere else in the building. The myth of one and done ant control. This is a maintenance issue, not a one-time fix. This especially applies to multifamily housing units with shared walls, churches and schools where food is often stored, warehouses with constant product movement, healthcare and pharmaceutical buildings with clean room standards. These spaces require ongoing ant prevention plans, not just reactive treatment. Just because you sprayed once doesn't mean you've solved the issue. The environmental triggers you're missing. Climate, landscaping, and moisture all play a role. Moist soil near the foundation, great nesting ground. Mulch too close to walls, you just built them a superhighway. Cracked siding or damaged stucco. Easy entry. Leaky faucets or condensation pipes. Free water source. It's not just what's inside. It's the perimeter and environment that feed the invasion. Pest control isn't just chemistry. It's architecture, geography, and behavior management. For business owners, why your pest control vendor might be failing you. Not all pest control services are created equal. If you're still seeing ants despite monthly service, ask, are they identifying which species is active? Are they providing documentation and trend analysis? Are they treating exterior and interior spaces? Are they rotating baits and products seasonally? Are they addressing environmental risks, leaks, debris, food access? Your pest control company should be a partner, not a technician who spends 5 minutes with a sprayer. DIY versus professional. What's actually costing you more? Here's the breakdown. Cost factor DIY over time. Professional exterminator. Products, sprays/baits. $100 to $500 per year included in service. Time spent dozens of hours minimal. Lost inventory biz variable $. Avoided with monitoring. Recurring infestations common rare with IPM approach. Regulatory fines possible avoided. Long-term success low high. Preventing future infestations. 1. Seal the building envelope. Fix gaps in siding, windows, baseboards. Install door sweeps and window screens. Patch foundation cracks. 2. Clean beyond visible surfaces. Deep clean under fridges, break room appliances. Sanitize trash cans regularly. Store food in airtight containers. 3. Schedule routine inspections. For large properties, food facilities, and warehouses, quarterly inspections should be the minimum. High-risk environments, like food processing, may need monthly or even bi-weekly checks. Final takeaway, what you really need to know. If ants keep coming back even after spraying, it's not because you didn't try hard enough. It's because the strategy was incomplete. You need species-specific identification, colony elimination, not just foragers, non-repellent products, entry point sealing, environment control, ongoing monitoring. The shocking reason you still have ants, even after spraying, you're treating the symptom, not the source. Exterminators don't just kill ants, they break the cycle. Whether you own a home, run a daycare, manage a warehouse, or oversee a healthcare facility, ant control is about strategy, not just spray. https://ampmexterminator.com/little-black-sugar-ants-ant-control-removal. https://ampmexterminator.com/seattle-small-sugar-ant-kitchen-and-infestation removal. If you're dealing with something and not sure what it is, feel free to ask me. I'm based right here in Seattle and always happy to give neighbors a second opinion or point you in the right direction. Stay safe and pest-free this season. Gordon Stanley, local pest control specialist. Seattle, serving homes, multifamily, and commercial buildings. ampmexterminator.com.